Episode
Groggy.
4.
Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television.
Okay.
I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
I get the focus part,
There
Alan.
were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Well, manuscript pages, Alan, they're usually blank before you write something. No?
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Yeah, that's Hartman.
This corridor is for patients.
I'm gonna
Most
wait.
of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip.
Yeah.
Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
This way, Alan. Let me know if the audio is low or if it's fine.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand
She can't be,
and
right?
accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual
How likely
thinking,
do we think that
an
is?
obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot. So I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind?
don't know,
You're a
Hartman.
skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Is that a sundial? It is. Cool.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle
Yeah.
had been when I arrived with Alice.
Where's the island?
Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
Yes, that's what I've been doing until
Alan,
now.
what I'm telling you is good news. Right now, we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface
In
from
control,
the dark
huh?
depths of your imagination. Not surprising,
Control, you
considering
say?
your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for
inside my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into
by
the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
I don't know if it's good or bad that I know the things I know about Hartman from
Here's
Control.
the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here.
I was.
I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Yeah, that guy is
Scary.
is he on or off his meds?
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on
Elbow
video
strike.
games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does
I'll get him
involve
to
some
the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapy.
Go crazy, Emerson. Go crazy.
No kidding.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
This is a crazy house.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard.
They did?
They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods.
Yeah, I think we've
After
listened
the
to
band
songs
broke
from
up, they lived
these
on a
guys.
farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
Yeah, Dr. Hartman is up to no good.
With a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to
Zane,
the
huh?
farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
That's the
We wrote it
second
all
time.
down, lest we forget.
He's been
A
called
crash
Zane, right?
course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
What do I think about the game so far?
No.
I really like it.
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm.
I really like it.
Our own formula, local ingredients, medicine, clears your...
Thomas Saint's writing and assistant. That's funny because it's supposed to be the opposite, right?
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He too had a way with words.
Emil Hartman. Huh.
Head right up. Makes you remember.
Emil,
like
it's gotta be
on
Hartman.
the brain.
Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and/or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged by their creative processes. Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy and its sister method, the flow, work best when you are actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them. Alright. That's noted.
I'm a bad dream, and you can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams are only imagination. They're only in your head, and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now, and I don't want to disappear. My nightmare is the publisher people who want to make a contribution so they can say they made a contribution. And then we end up with mullets in there because they think mullets are funny, but it wasn't supposed to be about mullets, and now it's about mullets. And when it's in slow motion, they call it mullet time because the numbers came back from marketing that mullet time is the hook we needed to go big in the target demographic. And they're not even kidding. They say it all like serial killers with straight faces and smiles. My nightmare is the writers who want to make everything from the characters to the toasters talk all the time and express their feelings so they won't shut up. And the writers won't shut up either because they have feelings too. And I have to listen to them because they're not scared of me. And everyone should just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. But I don't see nightmares anymore because I'm too scary for them. I take 2 pills every morning and 1 with every meal and 4 when I go to bed. And that makes
That's a lot of
me
pills.
the scariest nightmare of all.
Is he crazy? Well, he's in therapy. So, you could say that.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? The typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
I would have never guessed with the sign behind you saying patient rooms, but I appreciate that. He looks scared of the window. I don't know if he's necessarily scared of the window, but he's
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human.
okay.
It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Funny, Remy, funny. Okay, so I can't really do much. Wait. Wait. Gotta use that QR code. Give me a second.
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Oh, it's a vision. Wait, why is it... When am I supposed to watch that? What? That's not... It's not fair. I'm gonna do it this way. Let's see. I'm gonna watch this now. We're gonna do... like that.
A beginning. A primordial forest. The colors of the fall. The mist. A caldera lake. Silence echoes. Loud. It's too late to hear the words. The man, naked, crawls to the shore. Like a birth? To say that would be a lie. Nothing like a birth. The opposite. He staggers to his feet. A carcass of a deer lies on the shore, rotting amidst driftwood. The man is afraid, beside himself. Who is he? He doesn't himself know. Dark waves have washed it away. A blank page where this horror story will be written. He remembers darkness, feels the shadow pressing down on him, coming after him. He must get away. He runs to the forest, to a fate worse than death.
Okay. Interesting. That was cool. That was cool. That was Vision 3, so I might have missed 2.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony.
That was creepy and cool.
The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Okay. Is the key in my room?
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Be cool.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Yeah, we're getting the fuck out of here.
Oh, afraid of the crazy
The old
brothers,
boys.
are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Thermos.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair.
Seize your destiny.
I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
It's time to pay the price.
Yes, I think so.
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled, adult, diapered asses for it, since you're so
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all
Talking
the
to
time.
Alice?
He's getting violent. He's...
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. He just...
What are you up to, Alan?
Sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once.
I can imagine.
Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Yeah, that's a way of looking at it, Remy. That is chasing his own words.
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time. That is Mott's shame of failure blurted out 2 days less than Wake had asked for. I don't know if I'm fully understanding like, what that's about. Can't say I fully understand, but now that picture is weird. I gotta say,
The photo on the wall caught my attention.
that's a weird
And
photo.
The clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I
Why would
knew
you
the man
take
next
that?
to Hartman.
Why would you
He
take the
was
photo like that?
kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
That's fair, but are we not gonna comment on the terrible perspective?
Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds! Seriously!
Barry?
Ow!
Barry?
About time.
What?
Barry, man, I'm glad to see you.
Thermos.
We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much.
I'm
What are you doing here,
obviously a
though?
victim
Like,
in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses.
it's probably really expensive,
Speaking
Remy,
of
but I
asses,
should.
That Fed gave me a real hard time. But I had
I
no
honestly
clue where
should.
you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
I'm sure she's crying in a corner right now. Good job, Barry. Good job. What gun? Do I even remember how to use
These
that?
were all the pages I had on me. And more.
I don't even remember how to dodge. That's
Alan,
going to be an issue.
please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
You know, Alan,
well,
I support.
it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's
Is that
work
wild to say?
together on this. You have no idea.
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Okay. Wait. Why did he smile like that? Alan is always right, right? I mean, we don't know yet. Like, honestly. But, would like to believe so. He was just locked in there. Yes, he was locked in there and something overtook him,
Hartman
I think.
followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
Yeah, because I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that I know so much about Hartman from Control. Since I'm pretty sure Control is after this, right? So I'm trying not to think too much about what I know from Control. But it is a well-known fact that Hartman is kind of weird. I should check that out, Remy. They might go like, because we read documents about Hartman and Alan Wake and Thomas Zane in Control, right? Which means that it's either happening at the same time or Control is after. Which means I should be a little bit wary when it comes to
The dark presence was on me in the moment. I had to find a way out.
Huh? I took damage from a door? I didn't expect this. Open the door?
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Am I gonna die? I died.
The dark presence
From
was
what?
on me in the moment. I had to find a way out.
I don't remember the controls. Am I looking for a flashlight? Like, what am I?
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Okay. You needed light. Yes, but he needs... Hello. Oh. Okay. Kind of forgot about this. Yeah, let's go. Let's kill that furniture, you know? We only go for IKEA in this house, you know? Oh shit, that's not good. Hello? Yeah, we got this. We are renovating. That's what we're doing right now. We are renovating. Is that it? Are we done? Dude, just trying to live. Like, didn't expect furniture to like treat me this badly. Like, what? How do I use a flare again? Give me a second. So. I don't really... Where are my controller? There we go. That's foot. Shoot weapon, boost flashlight, sprint dodge, throw. Reload weapon. Reload flashlight, reload weapon. Use, jump, rotate camera, select weapon. Move, sprint, boost flashlight, shoot weapon. So I'm gonna die is what I'm... Let me out. This is not fair. Let me out. Checkpoint reached. That was nice of the game. Hello? In here? Oh no. Is this Indiana Jones? Come. Oh, come on. Okay. Alan? Alan. Alan. Alan? Where is the way out? Are you serious? Okay. This is the most difficult thing I've encountered in the game. Gotta use the hallway, I guess. I didn't even hit the door. Get out.
Al, I'm here.
That was difficult. What was up with that?
But the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Okay, I'm gonna
Barry,
find some
I don't have a light.
thermoses.
Take this, Al.
I see a thermos.
Oh God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
I have a thermos to grab. Thank you. I kind of... Oh shit, I didn't even... What do you think I'm trying to do? I have to go through the maze. I actually have to go through the maze. Gotta do what a man's gotta do. That's already okay. We're on to a great start. Those evil guys? We're gonna get jump scared in the... Dude, I'm getting chills right now. And yes, it's a little bit cold outside, but... Don't trust Emil. Yeah. Sorry, but no shit. Wake sees the old
I stared
gods
at the Viking
stage.
paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Emil is Emil Hartman, or also known as Dr. Hartman, which is the psychiatrist that is not the best of guys, you know? There's gotta be something in here. Right? Yes.
Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
Okay. It's probably more crazy than the people that he's taking care of. Yep. So you haven't went for any runs since last time, Alan? That's inconsiderate of you.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long.
Oh, it's his assistant or something. Oh, you gotta be joking. Hello? Okay, no batteries. That's not good. Forgot how intense this was. It's really intense. Flare gun, let's go. Let's equip this though. Reload that bad boy. Any secret I should worry about? Nope. Okay. So when do I get... Yes, I mean, yes. I don't know if I answered you, but yes, the stamina is really low. Which I guess is fine, like, lore-wise, because he just sits on his ass writing, right? Got manuscript page.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Huh. Because Mott is the military guy. If I remember correctly. What am I fighting now? More crows. My flare gun yet. It's gonna be saved for emergencies. Can we pick that up, please? Thank you. I pressed the wrong button to better watch the gates. Never know when the gates want to backstab us. Of course. There's a manuscript. Gonna be anything before that? So on edge when I play this. I like it. Barry attacked by a taken. That's not good.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Okay. Emil made Tom do it. I feel like we're some Harry Potter thing now with and my memory is working. You know, the snake and Voldemort before he became Voldemort. You know, he made someone. He made the students kill and type in blood and whatever. You know. Trying to dodge? Excuse me? Oh, it's from like the first or second movie. But he might be the. I don't remember like fully like the exactly the lore. Even though I've watched this movie enough times, so that I should, you know. The event that I'm talking about is from the first or the second. Okay. They are equipping me with a lot of flares.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he had had.
Subject.
Since Tom, really.
Let's think about
Sleep
that
well,
word
hon,
for a
Hartman
second.
whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
They're not his patients, they're his subjects, you know? That sounds that sounds good. You know? Yeah, they are gearing me up for something. Something big. But he's right there, though. Is this when he gets grabbed? No, but that doesn't make any sense. Checkpoint reached.
Ow! You're alive!
I'm alive!
Let's get out of
Imagine!
here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Oh.
Barry!
It's gonna take time and I need to survive?
I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
Barry, just hurry up.
I'll find it! Don't worry about it!
Yep. Yep. Let's do this shit, huh? Let's do this shit.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it!
Come on, come on, play.
Just hang on! Oh, hey, found a corner!
That's a twig?
Here it is! Al, I found the key!
Better I found it. Son of a bitch. He found a coin. He found a twig.
Please tell me we're headed for the nearest.
What about the
You're now
key,
leaving
Barry?
Bright Falls. Come back soon sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Sure. Whatever you say.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, How can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Yeah, are we gonna get thrown off the cliff? That's the second car crash Alan has been in now.
Alan. I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Okay. I'm gonna do an ad break because Switch said that pre-roll ads are on. 3 minutes of ads, guys. It's for the better of the stream, okay? 3 minutes of ads. I'm not gonna play in the meantime. Yeah, so I'm gonna figure that out, how to make it a little bit better for like when I have ads on for the people that are subbing or stuff. $50 seconds left. 47, 46, 45, 44 seconds left. I'm gonna ad break. 35 seconds more. $19, $18. I'm gonna count down from 10. That's more exciting. Counting down from 20 is just gonna be annoying. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back. We back? Ads done? Gone? Capiche? Yeah. Yeah. Ad done. Yeah. Nice. All right. That means no pre-roll ads for an hour.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall.
Okay.
Al, there's something moving down here!
Yep.
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Oh, yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al. I'm great.
Good job, Barry. Good
Guess
job.
you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm,
Oh, this is a
Al.
big area.
I'll be waiting.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
You never had ads, Remy? Alright. Okay. How am I gonna survive? Come on. All right. Walter at the Anderson farm. So this is the farm of the Andersons.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch,
Booby hatch?
and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
Guess I gotta find my way out of here now. Oh no. It's gotta be. That was too close for comfort. I just want my thermos. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Alan. This game is so much more stressful when I don't have anything to defend myself with. Imagine, right?
The shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
We got this. That didn't happen. Checkpoint reached though. We hit the checkpoint.
I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
Yeah. Great jump. superpower is not what makes the hero. Apparently he can't jump, yeah. Nightingale arrests
Agent
Wake.
Nightingale stared at the passed-out rider. The man was sleeping off.
For getting
one hell
arrested,
of a
huh?
night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do.
So Nightingale is the FBI agent
and almost became a murderer.
that was like shooting,
His hand shook and his throat felt
shooting
tight
at
and
us.
dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
Right. So when does that happen exactly? Is there anything of value in here? No. Okay. See how it is.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Yeah, well, trust no one in the dark. That's a good tip. What's the point of going in here? I would like a gun. Perhaps. Something along those lines. No, but I'm not gonna be able to. Oh, man. Ah, shit. Pick up those batteries, boy.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Yeah, people are always gonna be weird, Delt. Always gonna be weird. Alright, Remy. Take care. Get some relaxation in. What the fuck was I supposed to? Excuse me? Am I just supposed to run? Did I miss the memo? Oh, come on.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Yep. Got no choice but to run. Pick up the batteries and leave. With the old man stamina.
Only a free fatty acids are good for your heart.
Can we stop? Oh my... Dude! Like, excuse me for a second, like...
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry. caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
There's difficulty, and then there's just straight up annoyance. You know? It can't be the only one. Heavy duty flashlight? Yes, sir. Swap, please. Thank you, Alan. Appreciate that. Is there a crate somewhere? Like yellow paint anywhere? No. Here. No. Don't want to grab a beer. Okay, okay.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
And there's a house I gotta go to first. Of course, of course, of course. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I mean,
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
Thomas?
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit.
True.
He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
True.
The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and
Forgot
stronger,
about that.
moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
Well, I'm smart. Dude. Not me thinking that is... like, those are manuscripts. I'm hilarious. I think sometimes not even I like understand how funny I am.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
That is a manuscript. Yeah, that's not a trap. Can you walk into the lights, perhaps? Nightingale arrests Wake, the patient.
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
Yeah. That's a lot of ammo. That says the Taken are filled with darkness. Appreciate you saying that so directly. That's amazing. I appreciate that. That's a thermos that I need. Thank you. You just have to. You just have to do that. Yeah. Shit. Now that was a close call.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello?
I was
Anybody here?
I was about to say the same.
Barry!
No! Danny, you're not!
Sorry, I'm just picking up a thermos. Oh,
What are you?
what is going on?
No!
What?
Don't! I'm sorry!
Am I supposed to go up? I don't like dark places like this.
The front door was locked.
Okay. Am I going up? Oh, I don't like this. You know, this is...
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
Why did that door open?
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not
I am
him.
stressed.
Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. Where the best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
I'm gonna try and say it wasn't me, but you might not believe me. That's a TV.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all
I don't like
along.
the doors.
It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape.
Good plan.
I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
Zane is going to help you? Excuse me?
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Okay. It's like the window, not the door, right?
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Well, there's a car right here, by the way.
For a moment, Hartman considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated. An emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him
What are we
too much
talking about
leash.
here?
In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in, and quickly.
Okay. Nothing here. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Well, Barry's gotta wait. I gotta pick up my thermos. I'm sure he'll understand. Right. Ooh. He'll understand. Now we're going to the farm, but we need stuff, right? Flashbang. Yeah. It's breathing. Can we stop? Is that you, Alan? No jump scare. Unless when I go down again. I go out again. I do like that you can like change vehicles. Yeah, it's a nice touch. Really hope Barry will understand that I need to loot the goblin I am. I don't know how much more things I can carry. Oh, yes. The hunting rifle is pretty nice. We're gonna grab that over the shotgun.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
Thank you. Wait. Any thermoses? Oh, okay. I don't know if Barry will agree to this being worthwhile. Where? Why? Is that only you? Ew. No checkpoints? No checkpoint, huh? Oh, that's a little bit depressing. Let's get to the farm. Oh, that's not... That's not how you drive. game? Sure thing. Whatever that was. My... Yep. Try me again, cowboy. See how it goes. I don't think I can use the car up here, so we'll use our legs. Come on. That is mean. That is mean of the game to do that. Don't have too much ammo. Open field, not a fan. Okay, cannot go in. Great. Not at all. I thought that was a ladder. That's obviously not a ladder. Okay, forgot you can't vault, Alan. It's kind of useless. To an extent, this guy. What is awaiting me in here? Please be ammo. Okay, nice. Another flashbang. Can't really complain. Can we stop this? For some reason, them opening doors is just weirding me out, giving me the creeps. I don't like that. No, it's a push door, but still. Mm-mm. Is that a thermos?
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
It's a rock star. That's kind of cool.
God damn!
That's really cool. What?
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot!
What an entrance, Barry.
Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out!
No. What am I doing?
Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot!
That's my own fault.
Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Ammo and stuff around? This
Yeah,
place
well,
is stopped!
that's great.
Ow! Hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
Heavy duty lantern? Oh yeah.
Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue! Oh, damn it! Goddamn turn of the century wiring! I promise!
Yeah, this is fun. This is good. I need a battery. Get a battery. Yeah! Give me all of this stuff. Oh, dude, give me a break. I am.
Please!
Yeah. Let's go, Barry. Let's go. This is amazing. I'm so overwhelmed, but also having so much fun. I think my brain is kind of struggling to pick one of them. Yes. Good job, Barry. What a pose. This is amazing. That is so good. It's stressful though, but it's so good.
That was awesome!
It sure was.
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up a pump action shotgun real quick. The game lets me. Thank you. We have like a proper light now, like a big boy light. Wait, what's this?
Deputy Mulligan tuned Thornton's chatter out. He didn't think riders were particularly useful people, and a huge manhunt for one struck him as idiotic. Certainly not worth the missed opportunity for coffee and pie. It wasn't even clear what the man had done, except run from them at the trailer park. Mulligan knew he wasn't alone. The sheriff's patience with the Fed was running out.
Fine. That reminded me of something in Control. Which must be cool when you play this first and then you play the games in the correct order. But that was fun. That was fun. Well. Let's go, Barry. Me and you to the end of the universe. To the end of the universe, Barry.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new,
What?
right where I left it.
Right.
I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
You brought it with you?
That's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Well, there's only one way to get rid of it. Missed the jump? Nope.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say.
Oh, come on.
I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if
I can do better than that.
all day long, I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very
You know, my controller is kind of messed up.
I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Do it, Alan. Do it.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
This looks like a place you would like to
Look at all this
fight,
stuff.
huh?
They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
Okay.
And
hunting
this from the
rifle
guy
ammo,
who learned
lithium
about Ozzy
batteries.
Osbourne through reality TV?
Yeah, they are hooking us up with stuff, huh? Hey, look at this. Revolver ammo. Oh no.
Sleep. We all spend a third of our
Night
dreams in its
Springs,
soft embrace,
man!
somewhere
Brings back
between
memories.
fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig?
But
Your
dreams
first
are
real
always
writing job.
Dude, I'm watching TV. Shut up.
Was this one of your
Vice
episodes?
versa. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream, and the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means
I'm
we
confused.
keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat... Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wake.
Interesting episode. interesting episode, that's all I'm gonna say. The Anderson brothers in the 70s.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back. The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Well, that's kind of... It was like a little bit of the purpose with the boats, wasn't it? Yeah, good going. Why did I do that? Okay, a tour. Sick. That audio is usually the... We're getting... You know, attacked audio. Great. I would have never guessed. Why do you just appear out of just... Okay. You guys are just being annoying. Thank you. More? No. Thank you. Barry, where did you go?
It's hard work.
It's hard work, huh?
We can make it through here, Al!
Oh, it's one of you. Nice. Those things are annoying as hell. Anything to pick up? No. It's not. No thermoses? No. Yep, let's go, boys. Leave me alone. What are you doing there, Barry? Why can't you just come out? Is that because... Oh, because we're going this way? Ay, ay, ay.
Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Yeah.
Be careful, Al!
Yeah, I'll try. I don't know. Something's gotta be awaiting me up here. Little shit.
I'm good.
It's my
Keep your
thermos,
eyes
not
open,
yours, big boy. That's my name on it. Well, it does now, at least. A little bit stressed out.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton.
Yeah, what's that
I
about?
wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too.
Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but...
Definitely, Pat.
Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men.
How tall is
People
this?
who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat.
Oh, just keep them occupied for a little bit longer, will you? Okay, shortcut back down. Thank you.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field.
It's a pretty house. It just
I wasn't worried about trusting the Randalls.
looks more scary when it's dark than pretty.
They had the goods.
Oh, of course. I have to walk around and do some crazy karate. So what's this door? Can I go out this door? Nope. Open the silo door. Yep. Sure thing. Of course.
Got to be kidding me.
Yep. That's a boss if I've seen one, huh? Thank you. I will be... Thank you for that information. I appreciate that. You want to share some other facts as well? No? I wasn't interested. How do I... What? What? Do I kick something down? I climb. Oh. You. Lift your head. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't look too good.
Al? Is that you out there,
I had to
buddy?
find a key to get Barry out.
Yeah, it's me. Hang on. I'll try to find a key to get the door open.
Shotgun ready.
Hey, what's the holdup? Come on, this place is all dusty. You know I got my allergies.
Nothing's gonna happen. What about now?
Hey, let's go, man.
Yeah, let's go. I'm not freaked out at all. Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al.
Alright.
It's pretty heavy.
Yeah, no, yeah, no, my shoulder is just that strong, I guess.
Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
This game makes me uncomfortable. In a lot of ways.
Come on, one more gate. Do this thing.
And this house is not gonna help, you know, easing that feeling.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
Good observation. Yep, it's upstairs, I guess.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in.
Old gods know the truth.
Yeah, I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
No kidding. Those guys sound awesome.
Pick it up. Wait, where are we going?
Can you hear that, Al?
Yes, I can hear the music. The mystery of the missing
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a
We're gonna
crazy
see
dream.
Alice again?
This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be... What's her face? The crazy lamp lady from the town.
Old gods know the
Cynthia
truth.
Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Yes, Thermos. This is a crazy episode.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on,
That is some
Barry,
crazy bottles.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, those are some crazy bottles. What?
I'm sorry about Alice. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a
Dude,
writer.
that scared me.
Damn it.
That cutout scared
If
me.
I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Okay. What's gonna happen?
Damn it.
Oh. Am I gonna like relive? Oh, this is what they mean with
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right.
observation.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'm so confused still about this whole
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
this whole event.
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
This episode is called The Truth, so
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
that's her.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Are you sure about that?
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
So this really happened? She died?
You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
So
Yes.
weird.
All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
Holy shit.
No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware
So well
enough to
made.
write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
So Zane
isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon.
So Zane is not a
It
bad
stole the skin
person.
of my barber a long time ago. She looks so old.
I'm still very confused. I'm still very confused about everything, but like the Thomas Zane part as well.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now
Who is
haunted.
Zane? I have so many questions.
But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
Like, who is he really?
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
What? That's the end of the episode?
There's an old town road with mystery of Tom the poet and his muse.
Oh, the music though.
And a magic lake which gave a light.
I'm so happy I'm recording this. In case it gets muted.
Now the muse she was his happiness and he ran.
That was good. That was shorter than the first three. And the first three were like, what, 3 hours, 3.5 hours each? This was 2.5? I'm really enjoying the Remedy universe. It's gonna be yeah, music, yeah. That was the episode. I think I have even more questions now. The episode was called The Truth, but I'm going into Norwegian. I think the truth made me question things even more. How was it? It was good. It's really good. Like all of the episodes have been good. This one is probably. I don't think any of the other ones have confused me this much. But I'm really enjoying the game. I'm really happy I chose to play this game before the second one, instead of watching a recap. What is true, what is not? Yes. I'm... This episode made me even more confused. It even made my theories it made me question my theories as well, the theories I've had since Control, and the theories that all the three first episodes like strengthened. This episode just kind of picked them apart, or at least made me question them a little bit, which is cool, but it's also frustrating in a way. I always had to start with the first game in any series. Yeah, it is kind of weird of me to like not want to do that. But again, I was thinking from the perspective of like, yeah, I'm gonna do this within October, right? The month of October. But yeah, it does. There's a reason why. There's a reason why there's you know, you can't really just jump into a story midway through without knowing why you're there, right? Goosebumps, or like songs make like songs are so good.
Previously on Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept
Have
in
you
the
played more of Control
I need
somewhere?
to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault and you're gonna pay for it.
The clicker.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
I have it. Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
Okay. We're gonna end it here.